Okay. So, you know the hive, right? Hive is the ingestion tool. Okay. Are you able to hear me? वो तब वैसे ही plan कौन? Yeah. Hello. Oh. I can hear you. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. My voice is echoing. Okay. So, NiFi is an ingestion tool, right? Basically, um, so what do you know about the NiFi, right? What you can describe about the NiFi? By using some tools, we are going to pick and we are going to store it there. By using NiFi, we are going to do some kind of transformation, some kind of. No, NiFi not doing transformation. NiFi is basically ingestion of the data from the different sources. So you can create a pipeline, ETL pipelines in NiFi. Okay, so you can read the data from different sources like file system, SQL, NoSQL, or any file storage in cloud also, right? So once you get the data right in the NiFi, so you can use some processor, right? But while reading data also you can use processor. Processor is like a controller, and this controller are fetching the data from the source, and then you can pass it to the target. Okay, so you can give it to the some target system, right? Your data. So here we are using HTTP invoker. Okay, so this HTTP invoker is like some REST APIs call, right? And you are reading the data from REST APIs, and these APIs are already exposed. And once you read the data through HTTP invoker, okay, HTTP invoker is giving the data to the Kafka topic. There is a publish Kafka processor is there that will write to the Kafka topic, right? And and once you publish the data on the Kafka topic, so your Spark PySpark consumer, right, reading the data from the same topic, right? So you are reading the data from the Kafka topic. So once you get the data, so basically you are using structured streaming. So structured streaming is providing a read stream function, and this read stream function you are setting the format of Kafka, and you are subscribe. You are giving a topic name, and Bootstrap server you are providing your Kafka server. Okay, and once you get the data frame, and this is structured streaming data. Okay, so this structured streaming. The click streaming is basically whenever you click on the website, right? So that data is coming through REST API only. And HTTP invoker is a way to read that data in your NiFi. Okay. So HTTP invoker can read data from any HTTP endpoint, right? So your data from the website, okay. So when you hit the clicks, right? So you are collecting those data, you are collecting those hits and giving to some REST APIs consumer, right? REST API is you are giving your data, posting the data, okay, and your Kafka HTTP invoker, right? Your HTTP invoker reading those click streaming data. That is a JSON data. That is JSON data. Okay. So this JSON data, once you read through HTTP invoker and writing to the Kafka topic, and Spark Scala consumer or PySpark consumer reading this data and creating a data frame out of that. And once you get the data, NiFi is this all things are in NiFi only, like Kafka topic, Kafka component, and HTTP invoker. These two are in NiFi. Okay, so you are creating a processor. Okay, so HTTP invoker is a one component that is the interface to your REST service, and which is reading the data, click streaming data, and writing data to Kafka, giving to the Kafka publish. Kafka publish is writing data to Kafka topic, and PySpark consumer that is running and that is reading data from the Kafka topic and creating the data frame. And once you get the data frame, then you are iterating and you are transforming the data, you are doing join, grouping, aggregation, and then finally you are writing the data to some target. That is your Cassandra. So Cassandra is your NoSQL data. So there is a key space database name, and there is a table, right? You are writing that click stream data into your. So basically, your JSON data you are transforming in your Spark consumer and converting data frame. And the data frame you are doing some transformation, mostly the join, grouping. So generally, you will be doing filter things, right? Suppose you want to so whatever clicks data is coming, so you want to segregating the data, like one particular user, how many clicks are there, right? So the same time, yeah. Transformation is happening in the Spark, okay, PySpark, okay. Kafka is just, yes, ingestion, and then your PySpark consumer is reading data from Kafka topic and creating a data frame. And you are finding like, suppose same time, hundreds of users sending the same data, right? So I need to do the grouping. I need to do grouping on the user ID, who is the user, and the same user, I want to get all the clicks. So here is a stateful streaming you are using. So stateful streaming, basically you have to use a update. There is a different types of modes are there, append mode, insert mode, or like complete mode. So there are the different modes are there in the Spark structured streaming. Okay. No, this job you can run anywhere. Even this NiFi you can keep it in your EC2 and Spark EMR job is running. Okay. So same setup you can do in the Cloudera, or same setup you can do in the cloud. Okay. It's not. So here is this is a structured streaming type of code here. Like you are reading a streaming data, and here you are getting a key and value. Okay. Once you are defining here the read stream function, this is same thing. Okay. So here you are doing with header. Okay. So once you are loading the data and you are casting your field as a string type. Okay. Because this data is a serialized type, right? When your data is coming, so you are converting into the byte array to string type. Okay. And once you convert to a string, and then after you can do the some further processing on the data. So this is multiple time they are showing the reading the data, right? The different options are there. Okay. So once your data is read, then you are applying some transformation. Suppose I say, I want to find the clicks of the same person. So what you need to do, you have to do group by operation, right? So whenever the data is keep coming, it will check the group by operation. For the same user, it will find the number of clicks. Okay. And those number of clicks data, it will write it into the one Cassandra table by user ID. So user ID will be a primary key column in your Cassandra table, and you will store all information in for one user. Okay. So when you are reading the consumer data, so you need a topic name, topic partition, and group ID. Okay. So these three information you need. Okay. So writing data to Kafka, that is done by the NiFi. NiFi this is writing, publish Kafka processor is writing data to Kafka topic. Okay. So these are the different group ID, auto reset, right? So these are the key properties we use in the Kafka, right? So group ID is Kafka source will create a unique group ID. So one group ID can have multiple consumers. So multiple consumers can read data parallelly from the partitions in the topic. Okay. Yeah, consumer is Spark. See, you can write the data from the Spark consumer to again Kafka topic. Okay. Suppose you want to publish your message again on the Kafka topic after the transformation, and some other application, some other downstream system want to read that messages. Okay. But suppose you want to keep it in your database, so you can write it in your database directly. Okay. This is a Kafka Spark structured streaming. This is a Spark Kafka streaming. Okay. So two types of streaming is there. One is a D stream and another one is a structured streaming. So structured streaming has the advantage of the delayed event. I mentioned it, right? It can handle delayed event by using the watermarking. Watermarking is basically a way to set the time interval to wait for the masses. Okay, wait for the masses. But D stream is not handling the delayed event. Okay, so if we see here, D stream and the structured stream, watermarking. So watermarking is a feature of the Spark structure programming streaming that is used to handle the data arrive late. So Spark structure streaming can maintain the state of the data that arrive is stored in memory and update it accurately and aggregating it with the data that arrived late. Okay, so that is a feature of the structured streaming. Another thing is how Spark streaming maintain the fault tolerance. How Spark streaming maintains fault tolerance. See, Kafka is a different side fault tolerance is there. Kafka handle its own fault tolerance and Spark has its own fault tolerance. So Spark has fault tolerance by using the checkpointing directory. So we create a one checkpointing directory that will be store the messages in a directory. And whenever your server is down or your application is crashed, right? So it can read from that directory. So there is a fault tolerance is checkpointing directory. So checkpointing directory, it maintains it. Okay, so checkpointing directory. So there are the two types of checkpointing, metadata checkpointing and data checkpointing. So metadata checkpointing is the data about data, metadata. It refers to giving a metadata to the fault tolerant storage like SDFS. So your data will be stored in the SDFS. Okay. Metadata includes configuration like DStream operation, incomplete batch, or these kind of configuration is related to metadata. Data checkpointing is actual data, and it is needed in case of like when you are doing stateful streaming. So two types of stream transformations are there: stateless and stateful. Stateless means like you are just doing some transformation, but you are not any incoming requests. You are not bother about it. So you are just doing your transformations at one time only. Okay. But when you are any future coming, right, your transformation, like your coming data, you want to maintain that. You want to, like I say, word count program. So word count means like your data is coming continuously and you want to do aggregation of your word key. So you need to do stateful streaming, right? So hello is coming first time and hello is coming after second time batch. So you have to do the aggregation, right? Okay. So that type of streaming is called stateful streaming, stateful transformation. Okay. So data checkpointing is okay. This project is there in the desired project group. Okay, I'll share you the project group. Yeah, project where you can NiFi project NiFi Kafka. See this one. So here is your complete code is there. NiFi, your setup, you Kafka. Its videos will be there. Yeah. This is NiFi to Kafka means Kafka to NiFi. First data will be received by NiFi only. Then NiFi is giving to the Kafka. So Kafka is inside the NiFi only. Okay. So consumer Kafka, these are the Kafka properties, right? In the NiFi, right? You set it, right? And then you are creating, right, a type of processor you are creating. Okay. And you are generating and then you are writing the data to Kafka topic. And I think here is Scala one is not there. This is just writing to the, this is writing to the file. Kafka topic and Kafka topic to file, and your file is a CSV file. So here is the flow is little change. Your flow is data is read by the Spark consumer. Okay. No, that is also there project. Because I seen that is there. My file. My file. See this one, Kafka knife file. PySpark build data pipeline. See here, I think this one we can use NiFi Spark. Okay. And they are directly NiFi to AWS S3 bucket. Okay. So little change is there. Here is Kafka not incoming. This is not streaming. Okay. See, this one all have there. Docker is there, NiFi is there, right? And after that, Kafka is there, right? Cassandra also there, right? They are writing to the Cassandra, and NiFi to Kafka is also there, correct? And these are the videos. So I'll this is complete architecture things, you can go through it, and I will give you the videos. Yeah, that is a batch, right? Basically, that is Kafka streaming is a batch, right? So every 30-second batch is there, 10-second batch. Okay, 10-second is a batch and sliding window is a 30. So one sliding window, 3 batches will come. Okay. Yeah, it will be, see, 30-second, like it will be a depend, right? Like how much big size of the batch we are giving. Okay. Okay. Like we can say 100 MB, 10, 15 or 20 MB. Okay. So here is the environment setup things is there, and NiFi processor and connection, Kafka NiFi setup, consume data and Kafka topic, Cassandra and SDFS. So here is writing data to sync. So here is not much transformation will be there. This is the flow. So your logs data is there. So whichever I'm talking about the click streaming data, here is your HTTP invoker. Okay. But here is NiFi is reading these files directly. There is a get file processor is there. And but our case is like this HTTP invoker. Okay. So it's the same thing, like ultimately it's a logs data, and this data is written to the Kafka topic by using the NiFi. So this is the Lambda architecture. Okay, Lambda and Kappa, two architectures are there. So this is a Lambda architecture. So in Lambda architecture, one is a batch layer, service layer, and batch layer. Okay, and finally we are doing the serving layer. Okay, so serving layer is your storage endpoint, right, where you are storing the data. Okay, and analytics layer is like a UI visualization layer. Okay, so either the data may go to the visualization or it may go to the serving layer, Cassandra, correct? So first you are reading the data from the log files, you are ingesting data by NiFi, and NiFi is writing to the Kafka topic by publish Kafka processor, and then you are reading Spark consumer, right? PySpark consumer, and PySpark consumer, again it becomes batch now. Okay, speed layer means it's a real-time streaming here. Okay, because Kafka means real-time streaming. Once the data comes in your Spark, it becomes batch. Okay, because you are writing the in a one architecture. See, first part is a streaming, second part is a batch. Okay, generally this is the main architecture. It will not happen. Your data will come batch and it will become real time. It cannot possible, right? Initially the data is coming as a real time while it is entering. Okay, but when it will come in the Spark, it will become batch. Okay, so in the Spark, PySpark consumer code, you will be writing PySpark consumer, you will be writing to the Cassandra. Okay, so this one has the code. I will give you the same project. Okay, so you discuss to you. Chat. I'm saying you just click it. This is actually you can remind me. Okay, this project is there, so I will make sure like this project and this type of project code, right? Like log analytics, streaming Kafka data. So some GitHub code also there because this is common architecture. Okay, so you can use. Yeah, that I understand. Yeah, because this flow, the code will be there. Everything is there. See, this is the NiFi side to side direct streaming to Spark for ingestion. So this is a shell script. Okay, where is the source code? Hmm. It is writing to the H base actually instead of writing into, yeah. So configuring NiFi, building a flow NiFi to fetch the parse NiFi app.log. So this is the file location they are saying. Okay. So you are reading the data from the file, same thing, whatever I told you. Okay. Extract text, if you know about this, like this is the parsing of the data. Okay. And building a Spark application. So Spark application actually separate, this code is there. Okay. So this is a separate GitHub code. This is the GitHub code. I think this guy didn't give the source code. It is the same only. Phoenix sh. Okay, this is running the shell script, and this one is okay. This is a Spark submit shell script. This is a Spark submit shell script. So, oh, this is your Scala class. Okay, this is a main class, right? Which is reading your Kafka topic data. So if you see here, this is not using structured streaming. It is using D stream. Okay, so it is reading the data like this: receiver stream, and NiFi receiver. So from NiFi receiver, it is reading the data as a lines, and then it is iterating the each line, and then they are preparing the, like basically the column fields, right? Event type, event name, right? So it is collecting the data from the streaming data, and then it is count is greater than 0. So RDD with count received in the past 10 seconds. So 10 second is a batch interval time. Okay, and then it is finally this is 0, and it is C parallelize. Save to Phoenix. Phoenix is like a SQL client tool for HBase. So it will save to Phoenix means it will write to the HBase. Okay, so it will make a connection with HBase. So this is the only one single Scala. So I think this code is a Scala code. Okay, so this is the one code. He has given many different code for the knife. This is the one application. You can copy and keep it yours. So this is the one GitHub code, and Project Pro is there, but I'm saying like if we can find some other code also. Okay, so you can get comparison, right? Like structure streaming. So all things will not together will be there, but is Kafka and structured streaming, these two is common. Okay, so like one, this is Spark structured streaming. This is also Scala project build.spt. So this is main. So this is logger and everything they are using. Session configuration. So sync, model class, monitoring. This one. Sync. Sync is your some target endpoint, write stream data. So checkpoint location. Actually, they divided into the small sections, right? Delta, like a data sync. Okay, here it is writing to the format is a delta. This is I don't know. This something say delta is no. Delta is some type of format. Okay, delta format in Spark stream. So like a JDBC format is there, Kafka is a format, right? Same like a delta is a one format. What is the delta format? Maybe it is related to Databricks, right? So delta format. So is it Databricks related? Delta means incremental load. But that is a Databricks one. Delta format will be a Databricks only. Because I haven't heard about the delta. What is the delta? So delta lake and delta file format is there. So delta file format. Databricks platform that provide transactional storage layer on top of the Apache Spark. So it is like a one storage, same like a file system is a storage. So same like a delta is a one storage. Okay. So this delta is related to one type of storage format. Okay, so that is given by the Databricks. So I think this code they are running in the Databricks notebook or somewhere in the Databricks. So that is the reason this is the Databricks. So here is okay. So you can read through some more about the streaming on this Apache Spark official guide, right? Apache Spark streaming. Okay, so here you can structure streaming and this documentation you can go through it. This one. So here is there are two streaming, D stream and structure streaming. So D stream is this. Okay. So this is the concepts are there, right? So whenever we say the D stream means like it is reading a socket text stream or some different methods are there. Kafka, there is a different method is there. And once you get the data, then you do the RDD also you can do map, lat map, filter. Okay. But RDD you have to iterate the data. It is unstructured form of data. Okay. But when you are doing structured streaming, so structured streaming, you are getting the data in the form of data frame. Okay. So when you're loading data, the read stream from the the structured streaming is the name, and that is the collection of sequence of data frame. And D stream is a sequence of RDD. That's the main difference. Okay. So that's the main difference between the structured streaming and stream. Okay. And I will give you the code, that one. Okay, this project pro code. Okay, I got the project. This project code I will give you. Okay, so here you can, and documentation thing you can read it here. Like it's complete architecture thing. Everything is here. Okay. This URL I given na use case for the time. So here is a log analysis, means what type of log is there. Okay, this is NASA access log. But you can talk about not NASA. You can say your website log, like whatever your project log, right? Some people are navigating your website, right? Your company website. So you are capturing that logs, and through REST APIs, your HTTP invoker is reading that logs data. Okay, this flow will remain same, everything same. Only thing is here is your HTTP invoker is coming, which is reading the log data. Okay, I just show you how to read logs data. So this is the HTTP invoker. How can it read the data? So HTTP invoker is like a component, like get HTTP. So any particular endpoint, it can read the data. So you are giving a different endpoints, right? So you can get all the data, right? So post HTTP, get HTTP, put HTTP, what type of HTTP request? If it is a get HTTP means the get call, post HTTP post call. Okay. Actually, this one is there. Use NiFi to extract and parse. So this part you can understand here. This is just no, not this one. I have not pinged you. This is reading your data as a JSON data, and it is writing to HDFS. So in our case, instead of writing to HDFS, it will write to the Kafka topic. That's only difference. So this part and that part will combine, and then your project will be built. Okay, so this is you can do practice of this. Okay, let me know. Okay, first you see, don't go in much more detail, because for interview point of view, if you prepare your use case and little bit code side, right? Just whatever the things are coming, right? For HTTP invoker, right? What are the things you needed? So you can go it here. Like JSON split is there, that you can say split JSON. So it's complete pipeline flow. Like you are having invoke HTTP, then split JSON, then evaluate JSON path and replay. These are the separate tasks are there. And then finally it is writing put HTTP. Instead of this, in your case, you are writing to the Kafka topic. First is this one, HTTP invoker. Okay, HTTP invoker, and then it is coming to here. HTTP invoker to coming NiFi, right? Okay. Instead of this one, HTTP invoker is here. Okay. HTTP invoker is reading from your endpoint, any service, right? Okay. And writing to the Kafka topic here. Okay. And Spark is reading from the Kafka topic and writing to the Cassandra. And Spark is writing to the UI, some web application. It is writing to the some directly visualization layer. I can pass my data to the some visualization, some web application. I can write to the some database. I can write to the database, and this database and this application, this web application is reading from that database. Like this, you can understand. You are writing the data to Cassandra. Here is a lambda only, like service layer, speed. Yeah, speed layer, batch layer, and service. Yeah. We can say. Lambda and one is a kappa. Okay, actually some difference in there. Lambda and kappa. So lambda and kappa, right? So lambda is having first speed layer and then service layer. So batch layer. Okay. So speed layer and batch layer, and kappa, this is a kappa symbol. And kappa is having batch and speed and serving. Like this is a flow. And kappa is, I think first is, actually here is a difference. Kappa. Kappa architecture cannot be taken as a substitute of the lambda. On the contrary, it should be seen as an alternate to be used in those circumstances where active performance of the batch layer is not necessary for meet the standard quality of service. The architecture find its application in the real-time processing. So it is only real-time processing part only. So directly you have a streaming layer and serving layer. See, whatever we are doing is streaming data, that is kappa only. Once you read the data to streaming data, which is reading by your database you are writing directly, that is kappa only, without converting into the batches. Directly you are writing it. Kappa is a name kappa. It's a layer, like it's a kappa is a design pattern. It's a design pattern. So application of kappa is like this one. Devices connect to a cloud-based monitoring system, Internet of IoT, optimized version. Directly you are getting the data from some real-time data. The above mentioned data scenarios are handled by the exhausting Apache Kafka, which is extremely fast, fault tolerant, horizontally scalable, a better mechanism for governing the data streams, a balanced control on the stream processor. This link you see, this link is also like a difference between the lambda and kappa. Mainly lambda mostly used because first initially the data is coming as a streaming and then it is moving to the batch. Yeah, why manual, right? Because you are, it's a complete ETL pipeline. Pipeline. Otherwise, if your transformation logic is not changed or your ingestion layer is, I think, see, changes could happen any place. We cannot say exactly. So, mm, mm. Mm. So once this data is stored, then we have to do CDC, right? Change data capture. Like we have to update the data, right? Today some data came and tomorrow for the same ID, some new data came. Okay. For existing ID. So you have to update it, right? CDC we have to do, change data capture. Okay. So CDC mechanism is see, ultimately you are doing the batch layer only, right? So only at the time of retrieving data, only you are doing the speed layer. Okay. Otherwise, after coming the data in a Spark, it is a batch layer. So it's the same thing, whatever you do, other SQL, Apache, like yeah, yeah, change data capture. Yeah. Okay, just to go through it. Okay, tomorrow I send you the project. Okay, I'll. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just prepare use case, right? Mm. Mm. No, same this project I will share you. Project Pro. The video and everything. This one. Just videos. Mm. Yeah, you just go through documentation first. Videos I will share to you. Mm. No, this is same documentation. Actually, in that folder also will be one document that is a similar type of the same thing. Actually for their subscription they put it this. Okay, a subscription is very costly. A subscription is around $250 monthly. Okay, actually one guy took last year subscription and it is ended just 26 Jan. Okay, so I downloaded project because before ending the subscription. So I think this project pro is approaching them again renew. Okay, so last year he took around $800. Okay, so if they are giving a very good deal, like I told him, like I can share. Okay, I told him like if he get it. So if they are giving really good deal, right? Like suppose $300-400 if you give, right? So it is a 1 year subscription, and the main advantage is there is an expert thing is there. Like if any issue is there, you can. Huh? Yeah, real project means these are the people who are working in different companies. These are the domain specific people, right? Those are data engineers. So they prepare these projects by their real knowledge, right? Whatever they are using in their projects. Okay. So if you see the category of the big data, so they have for big data around 50 projects, and for data science is 70-80 projects. Total around 200 projects they are telling. See here. 250 plus project end-to-end machine learning and big data projects. So solution code, videos, everything. I downloaded, but I'm saying, see, if we get a chance, like in the less, we get more, like for 1 year subscription again. So, but depends like how much they do it. Okay. Main thing is like if anywhere like you stuck in the project, you can take the support. Okay. Support from this project pro. They have the expert. They will schedule a call with expert and they will fix your issue. So they are not only giving this project, they are giving support also on these projects. Okay, suppose you are configuring this project and you got the issue. Suppose this is a high mini project, build a data warehouse. So suppose in this project you stuck on this path. So you can show your problem to them, like their expert, and that expert will solve your problem. Not only project, they are charging this time is $240 monthly. Actually, that guy already took the last year, just finish it this 26 Jan. That is the only he can get in the discount. Okay. So new one is pro. Why they will give free? See, this is the price. 140 if you do annually, if you book annually, 1 year. So 140 into 12. So it is 1800, right? If you book for 6 months, so 250 into 6 means 1500, 250 plus 5. That is not less, right? Okay. And how much they are saying monthly here now? 480 per month. This is per month. So 50% is also you're going to 1500. And I'm saying the guy who took last year, he took in 800, and this time they are offering, I think he was like 300 or 400. 400, I think they are saying. So I said like 400 for 1 year again access. That is comparative to this rate is good, right? Okay. Let's see. Like they in this one they are giving 3 months extra, but altogether it will come not less than $200 monthly. Mhm. So why it is demanding? Because this kind of plan nobody has in the market. Nobody has given. No, there are 30, 40 projects are there. All are the same technologies. What see, PySpark. How many projects are there? Okay, Kafka. Like 40 projects are, and everything is there. Like some project is a Glue is there, Lambda is there, somewhere is a end-to-end complete project Lambda. So Lambda 2 projects are there. Actually, I some projects I downloaded, but problem is downloaded video or watching in this application, right? They have proper application. Okay, once it will go to login and start, right? One is login and start. So you will see it is once you click on the left side, right side, your video is playing like that. Okay. So it is like whatever videos I downloaded, you have to see one by one manually. So you have to go to in folder and then you have to start manually, then second video start manually like that. Okay. So that is some you know, the benefit will not get right. Actually, I thought it like this guy will be not renewing it. Okay, because it's costly, so I should download. But I downloaded mostly, but still problem is, and the videos number is also coming 1, 2, 3. So one more issue is like all videos name we have to change it. Whatever video number is here name. Okay, so here in the video name is there in any one project. Name is not a problem. Name we have, but that is a very like a rework. So my video's name is like video 1, video 2, video 3. So you have to rename it like that is okay. So 30, 40 projects if you are going to rename it. Mm. No, I kept it separate folder only. I didn't mix it. The folder are separate. My downloaded one, all are separate folder and their document is there. That thing is there. Okay. Only thing is this video's name, and you have to run manually. Run manually. Because editor is very good. Like these videos are not very big time. This is very more time. If you see any other one, which is just only 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute like that. They 5 minute, 7 minute, 9 minute, depending on the like some these things we don't need to do, right? Install Hadoop, install Hive. These all things I've done it. Okay, manually. Okay. In my training, I done all these. So why you need to watch all these one installation? Your main part is this one. Directly Spark Submit and Hive execution. That's it. So this project is very small only. How much time it is staying? It will be hardly 1.5 hours or maybe 1 hour, some 10. Yeah, that one is videos are there. So any one of the course, 5 course are there, 5 projects are there. Okay, that is this one Project Pro only. Okay, I'll tell you the name of the. I think no, this is the same one, It's the same one. Okay, this Project Pro you got it. In this one, 5 project is there. One is a log analytics project. One project is this. I think this project you already have. No, size will be there, right? Because there are sometimes data. See, this one project is this. I think this project you are looking for, right? Log analytics, streaming Kafka. Yeah, this project. So yeah, so this project is there. Log analytics project with a Spark streaming Kafka. This project is already there. No, there. I'm able to see. Project Pro, not one AWS one. Project Pro. 2 zip are there. One Project Pro zip is there. I just ping you a screenshot. Okay, in this screenshot, you see now one COVID-19 is there. One is log analytics is there, right? So it's the same, right? This same video. And if you go inside that, so see my videos name are coming numbers. So you have to download and rename it. See this. Are you able to see? Yeah. What's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this coming? No, laptop I use because sometimes I have to copy paste something now, so I can. Now WhatsApp can run in two system. Okay, it's not a problem. Even you can parallelly open in two systems. So this project I'm showing you this one. Whatever I wanted to give you, this project is already here. Yeah, this is there. But these video names are you have to rename it. Like first is agenda, then architecture, then this one. Okay. Okay, just to check it. Okay, I think this project is there. Okay, so you can prepare on this. At least one project you prepare. Okay, that is. Go through and then I will show you the example. Okay, Wednesday will. Actually, first my thing is like you should prepare for interviews. Don't go practical. Practical, even like I will be doing workshop on the weekend. Okay, I will be doing. Okay. Okay, I will be doing one workshop. I will be doing 1, 2 workshop. Actually, this weekend actually I'm checking like Azure guy is giving or not. Okay, if Azure guy doesn't give, to I will give it. I will prepare like this project. I can prepare. I think knife one, but knife one little bit like now setup is very big, right? This one. Okay, even I can show from the log files. No need to go HTTP invoker. See, it is everything HTTP invoker. I haven't used. Okay, I'll tell you. I haven't used yet. Okay, so but for time being, I can do it with the file get processor to read the file and write to Kafka topic and read the PySpark. Okay. I saw somewhere code is there, PySpark, Kafka streaming, some medium code, PySpark, Kafka streaming, medium. One article I seen that guy has given very good code. Okay, this guy. See, so you need to understand this part because NiFi part, whatever is coming HTTP invoker or get file process, that is a configuration part, nothing coding, right? Main coding part is this one, this guy. This is complete coding, like how to read data from Kafka and then how to do Spark submit and then finally writing the data to some target. I think one more article is there. This one or actually medium. Actually, I'm checking the where is it is writing data to. It is also used. Actually, many people has published articles, right? So this is not. See, it is reading from the SQL server rather than. So use case could be anything. All pipeline SQL server. So Kafka and Spark streaming part here is a D stream kind of. So dstream code is a little like complicated. CDC is there also, separate CDC JSON data. Structure streaming, only one you say, don't say anything else. Just go through some article of this one. Just I put it in Google, right? This PySpark Kafka streaming. So all the guys have different medium link, right? So you have to go through at least like 10-15 links, right? So then you will get the more clarity, like offset, consumer group. See, all things you will put it very less one will come. First you try this part, you do PySpark Kafka streaming part, okay? Because that NiFi is an additional part, right? You are just making it automation. But that's it, right? HTTP invoker or get file processor, anything you can use. Main thing is this part, right? Kafka, how to read data from Kafka, how to read data from Kafka, how to read data from Kafka. Okay, and then after getting data in Kafka, then how can you do transformations? That is the main. Yeah, mostly both are there. Direct stream and direct, both are there, but you just check it. Okay. Okay, if the project is there, just check it, that one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll start the AWS one, because I'm just preparing you first interview point of view so that you can speak confidently. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, practical things, these are one day thing. Okay, it's not a big thing. Okay. See, theoretically, first you should be very like confident, right? See, until unless if you don't show it, then you will not get through it. Okay, so you have to get through it. You have to start. That's the thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll share you the video on the. Yeah, yeah.